Hi, my name is Dana Robertson, and I want to talk about my career journey. So, I actually started out going to a 4 year college, and the 4 year college I started out with wasn't the one that I ended up with. In fact, I transferred 3 times. 2 times.
Two times.
I transferred 2 times. But I ended up graduating from Lancaster Bible College here locally. And so I got my first job working in mental health through the internship that I did during college. So I started out working in mental health at Phil Haven and had a great time working with adolescents with mental health diagnoses. And then I transferred within the organization to something called Day Hospital. It was at that time that I really decided that I wanted to get my social work degree because I realized that I could do so much more with a master's degree in working with people who had mental health diagnoses and other vulnerable populations. And I really love the versatility of that degree specifically. So while working, I applied and was accepted to Temple University, Harrisburg. That is where I attended school part-time for 3 years to get my master's in social work. Now, during that time, I actually ended up switching jobs twice. I worked at Coe's for a while as a caseworker and then ended up at Tabor Community Services, which is now Tenfold, and I was a still case manager then. It was at that time I got a real passion for the importance of affordable housing, and that delved me into a whole new world of understanding communities and systems and people. And so I spent a lot of time in school and at Tabor working with different people in the community and different people experiencing homelessness to really understand the issue and how best to solve it. So I got to do really cool things like develop a system-wide approach to homelessness, and I managed a program called Community Homeless Assessment and Referral Team. It was an awesome experience at Tenfold, what is now Tenfold. Then I started a family, and starting a family in your career can also bring new realizations. So after that, I actually switched to another job as a director of social services for about 6 months. But that really didn't work with my life and just the things that I really cared about. So it was at that point that I reached a hiatus in what to do next. And that is when my husband, who is a graphic designer, said, maybe we could start this business together. And so, ding, 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 I discovered entrepreneurship and delved into that world headfirst. It is so much fun. There is never a dull moment, and I'm always trying to come up with new solutions and new ways to understand people and systems. And I can do that really well surprisingly, with a web development company. And I've actually also taken my social work background, and I have been able to apply those concepts to my work with people at the company that we now know of as Panic Creatives. It's a lot of fun, and I'm trying to help people understand how the branding concepts can apply to the people skills and the ways that we treat one another and the ways that people are impacted in the community by the work that we do in each of our jobs. So it's a lot of fun, and that's the work I do now in my career. But I don't know, my career has taken many twists and turns, and it has been an incredible experience to see where it has all gone. And I'm excited to see where it'll go from here. Thanks for listening.